Hi my bumblebees, it's Ethony. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm sharing with you the tarot decks that I have received and I purchased from April to June 2023, and it is a doozy. I have a lot to share with you, so if you don't like haul videos, this is your sign to exit here, or there. Just go watch something else. But if you want to buckle up and see what lovelies have come across my path in the last 3 months, let's do this together. Before we jump in, if you could like this video, and if you could please put in the comments below your favorite deck that you received in the last 3 months, or what you've been working with the most, just so that we can, boost it, because the algorithm will do what the algorithm does, and any help can be greatly, greatly appreciated. Before I show you all the lovelies that I have got in store for you, if you can let me know in the comments what deck you've received over the last 3 months that has become your fast favorite. That really helps my channel if you could pop that comment in and like this video. Let's go have a look at what I've received. The first tarot deck is the Marakai Tarot from Boucher Designs, and I received decks from them, Oracle decks as well. So if you watch this one first, then you'll see the Oracle decks in the other one. And if you watch the Oracle one, it's very much a thing. But over the last 3 months, I've received Oracle and Tarot decks from them. So I wanted to let you know that you're going to see them in both. So let's go and look at the Marakai. This is the 3rd edition. Let's go discover it. Okay, so our first deck, this is the Marakai Tarot, the 3rd edition. Beautiful green edging. We have some thank you, so from Kerry. Great little astrological cards, crystals. This is really cool. Be really good to put these in like a book of shadows or something. Fun. Okay. So I'm not going to go through all of these because it will be too long a process, but this is beautiful. The cardstock is that rose petal cut. Oh, the Hierophant. So as we can see, we've got animals and nature. So perfect for so cute for people who really like to have less people in their decks. Oh, these so cute. This is gorgeous. So we have the court, which is also the animals. Sometimes I struggle with this, but I'm going to give it a go. It's a little less minimalist than normal. Beautiful deck. I'm sure there are people who have a full walkthrough of this. Oh, I love the beaver. I love the umbrellas. This reminds me of the Trials of Morrigan Crow, if you've read those books. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The backs are also really stunning and reversible. This is the book that was sent to me as well, and it has that green edging as well. Really, really gorgeous. Oh. We have the information again at the front. Really beautiful. Oh, I'm going to have fun with this. So much information, and I think that's what's going to be really great, is that there is so much in here. Even though like we have this court that has animals, we have lots and lots of information. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. The next two tarot decks are from the Prism Tarot from Liz. My little tuck box there got a little bit busted. Thank you so much, Liz, for sending me the Prism Tarot and the really cute miniature edition. We're going to go discover these two together. I also received Oracle decks from Liz. I got a big pack of love. Thank you so much, and let's go check out this really vibrant deck. So the next two are the Prism Tarot. So these are the Prism Tarot by Liz Landis. I have the mini and I have the brilliant cut version. So let's have a look at both of these. You can probably hear my dogs in the background. This is really cool. So this comes in the standard version. Look at that. I want to laminate this and yeah, have this somewhere because it is really, really dope. Just gorgeous. So that's going to get probably flattened and laminated somewhere. And then you have the little guidebook. Again, this is for this version, the brilliant cut standard size. Background noise brought to you by the puppies. This beautiful hollow, very simple back. I don't mind that at all. I have read with this. I've read with this. I've worked with these. I really, really love it. I love pastels. Pastels and hollow, like I love them. As you can see, like some of these are upside down. So here we have the astrology on the cards, which is really, really cool. Rider-Waite-Smith, you know, imagery. The people are just figures, so it's very androgynous, and because they are kind of like these crystals, it's really cool because it's like, well, anyone can be these, right? So beautiful. You don't have to worry about people not feeling like they're in the cards. So absolutely gorgeous. I've read with this, as I mentioned, and it reads really, really, really well. In the mini edition, you get the mini. You don't get the full one, but look, this cute little mini astral calendar and some information. And this is one of the only times you should be looking at the actual QR codes, because this isn't a fake. I got this from Liz themselves, and this is to download the guidebook from their site. This one is adorable. This is the back. No gilding, but that's okay. Look, shiny. I am so here for it. Now, I haven't worked with this one because I was working with the larger version, the standard version. But how fun is this? It reminds me of the Rocketeer. Just gorgeous. Really, really beautiful decks. This is going to be perfect for in your pocket on the go, and I really feel like a lot of people will be very drawn to, you know, this gorgeous shiny deck. These are both exceptional quality and really fabulous. As many of you know, I play Dungeons and Dragons with a group of friends, and I have found some really amazing role-playing decks. I found Weirdworks, and Weirdworks sent me some beauties. So before I show you the decks, they also sent me this. Look at this beholder. I'm taking it to my game tonight, and people are going to freak. So we have the beholder with, look at the cat. So usually they have eyes if you don't know what a beholder is, but we have cameras. I love that so much, and it's so soft. Obsessed. And then this one is the back of the second deck they sent me, and I just love it. Victory, defeat. Oh, just amazing. I'm obsessed. And these are the two decks. The first one is the Adventurers Tarot, the Empress deck. This is by Weirdworks. The second one is the Eldritch Overload deck. Eldritch Blast. If you know what Eldritch Blast is, look at that hollow. I cannot wait to show you these. I have looked at both of them. I am obsessed. I'm going to be taking them to show my friends. I did a video before of them reading with the animated deck, but I'm thinking of like doing another one with these in a bit of a bigger format. And look at this book. This book, guys, it's amazing. It's huge. So thank you so much to the team at Weirdworks for frickin' spoiling me and making this gamer so happy. But let's go and actually have a look at these decks, because if you love tabletop games, it's going to blow your mind. The next deck is the Eldritch Overload Tarot, and this box is gorgeous. It comes with a little white booklet. But there's also that big book, so we're going to look at that after. I am officially obsessed with this design. I think Weirdworks did a fantastic job. It is just so well done. So no gilding. But this is definitely for those people who like a modern take on the tarot, and obviously people who like gaming. But this stamping, this individual stamping on each deck is gorgeous, and I freaking love this. Just beautiful work. It's so bright, so bold, so different, but really readable, especially if you know anything about the tarot and if you do anything with role playing. It's just excellent. And I love the dice. It's really fantastic. Like I said, I've kind of looked through this a little bit, but you know, they really could have just done what a lot of people do when they have a theme deck and just kind of like phone it in on the minor arcana, but they're so great. They're so great. So you're definitely going to get a deck that is really, really well thought out. I love this 4D extra strength. If you are a gamer or a tabletop player, you will obviously love this. Even if you really like fantastic independent decks, this one is a winner. Not only is I think the Weirdworks decks and the animated tarot are the best I've seen for role-playing decks so far. Now we have the second deck from Weirdworks, which is the Adventurers Tarot Empress deck. And this is more of a oracle deck than it is a tarot deck. You have a guidebook, and it does have suits, but it's more, you'll see what I mean when I'm saying it's like more of an oracle deck than it is anything else. So we have the cards, which are standard tarot size with that beautiful stamping. And then we have these character cards. So we have 2 bards, 2 rangers, 2 monks. So as you can see, we have these variations of the different classes. Okay, and that keeps going. I love the wizard. Okay, and then when we move into, keep going, and we move into sort of this, which is the beast, the 2 of beast, 3 of beast. Okay, so then we have 4 of beast, and then we move into the dragons, undead, oozes, aberrations, plants. So as you can see, constructs, it keeps going. So then we have some other ones at the back here as well. So we have giants, the wild oracle, the designer, the developer, the Dungeon Mistress. I love this. I love this. So it is a bit more of an oracle deck, and it's very, very beautiful. I have not read with it yet, so it's going to be really interesting to see how to read with it. I'm probably going to read with it more like an oracle deck, but I'm really looking forward to playing with it because it looks so well done. The next deck is a deck that I backed on Kickstarter, and it is, oh, I'm so excited, the Rain Shadow Tarot. Now I have all of Claire Mack's oracle decks, so I was so excited when Claire decided to do a tarot deck, and have I opened this? I haven't even opened it. So I was patiently waiting. I am really excited to pair this with the oracle decks that she has created as well. But I backed this on Kickstarter and it arrived, so I can share it with you now. The Rain Shadow Tarot, beautiful box. This is my Kickstarter deck. So we have our guidebook, which is upside down. Okay, so a little bit of information, black and white. I mean, this is an indie deck too, right? So I would rather that the money goes into, you know, making good products. And this person has done all of this by themselves. I know that this was co-written, the book, but, you know, not everyone can write like lots and lots of information or wants to. Beautiful backs, not reversible, but that's okay. I love this art style. This reminds me of the Coastal Curiosities and the Tapestry Tarot by Lisa McLaughlin, which is one of my favorites. So this is collage. This is a collage style deck. As you can see, there are some cards that have people, some cards that do not. It is very watercolor, but also, you know, there's some photos in here. This is the first time I'm seeing this, by the way, as well. Oh, are we oh no, there's the king. I haven't actually unboxed this yet, so this is the first time I'm seeing this deck. I love the oracle deck, so I'm looking forward to reading this with the oracle decks that Claire has created. Oh, I love that. She looks a bit stern, but that's okay. That's really cool too. I love the symbols in there for the king. Wands. Beautiful cardstock. Oh, that's gorgeous. Really stunning. Okay, so here's a major arcana. So these are bordered where the minors are not. Interesting. I wonder why that was a design choice. Love the Magician. So if you are into collage decks that have a bit more, love the Strength card, that oh, that's beautiful too, that have this sort of aesthetic. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I really love this. I feel like I'm going to really enjoy working with it. I'm already getting lots of information. The world is so gorgeous. Well done. I believe you can still get copies of this on Claire's website and on their Etsy store. So if you like it, go and get it while you still can. This is a real beauty. There are a few things that are going to make me run to my computer and slam the buy now button, or like stop whatever I'm doing and get on my phone and buy. And this deck was one of those decks. This is the Silver Acorn Tarot. She gives me heart palpitations. This is by Stephanie Buscema. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. I'm so sorry if that's incorrect. I found Stephanie through Instagram and fell in love immediately with this deck. If you can hazard a guess as to why, Halloween vibes all the way, absolutely gorgeous. It's like the vintage Halloween, and yes, it has animals in it, but I do not care. I've already looked through this deck. I have not brought it out to work with yet because we're in summer, but this is going to be a fast favorite. I can't wait to share this with you. This is the Silver Acorn, and yeah, I bought this one. I may have bought 2 copies. I did because I knew I was going to use it. So let's go and discover this together. Halloween season can hurry the hell up, and one of the reasons is this deck, the Silver Acorn Tarot. May this deck bring you insight, knowledge, and joy on your tarot journey. I love everything about this. Limited printing of 1,000, first edition. Very excited. Written by Madame Permita. We all love Madame Permita. Okay, so the moon. I just opened it up here. Important symbols. I love that. Reading interpretation. That's really cool. And then when we come into the minor arcana, we have a little bit of information too. Tarot spreads. Okay. This is a cute little book. I haven't gone through it, but Madame Permita like knows her shit, so I'm not too concerned about that. The deck size again is a little bigger than a standard tarot deck, but I am so okay with that. These are the backs. It's my first edition certificate. Oh. I looked through this deck when I got it because I just couldn't fucking wait. It is so beautiful. I love it. Like, I want tattoos of this on my body. I just love it so much. It makes me so happy. The art style is just everything my little Halloween heart wants. I love the animals on here, but it's still really readable. And the pumpkin people, it's just like, it is just everything. Little turtle, it's just everything. I cannot wait to sit down and explore this deck. I love that the minors are fully illustrated. Like, you can tell that there was time really taken in this. And you can tell easily, there's no title, but you can tell easily what suit that is right from the number. There's titles on the major arcana and on the court cards and the aces. Oh my gosh, look at that. I love it. I can't say enough about this deck. I mean, the strawberry, I mean, it's like everything. I'm sorry. I'm freaking obsessed. You are not going to get an unbiased opinion from me on this one. The cardstock is lovely. It feels like it's a linen. It is a linen finish. I don't know if it's linen, but it's a linen finish. Beam me up, Scotty. I have no doubt this is going to be one of my favorites for this entire year, and I'm so glad I got 2 copies. The next tarot deck is the Circle of Doors Tarot. This deck is created by Anne Stavely, Jill Sutherland, and the guidebook is by Brian Duffy. This is a photography deck. I think they had a Kickstarter a while ago. Thank you so much for sending it to me. It was very, it was like a different deck. It's a deck that I wouldn't necessarily have seen on my own, but I'm really, really glad that I managed to get a copy, and let's go explore this together. This is the Circle of Doors box. Really beautiful. Which door will you choose? This was a Burning Man project, which I think is so cool. Then we have a lovely chunky guidebook. Really cool. I really, really like this imagery with photos and information. These are a larger size tarot deck. So standard tarot size is this. She's big. She reminds me of my Awakened Soul Oracle, right? She's a very big deck, but it's really gorgeous. This is the gilding. And these like double exposed or multiple exposure photos. And this is not going to be for everybody, but I really love this idea. I have not worked with this. I have just opened this once to quickly look at it, and then today. Oh, that's gorge. That's beautiful too. I don't do a lot of photography decks, so it's going to be really interesting to work with it. And it's not because I'm, like have, I feel a certain way about them. They sometimes don't really sit well with me, but like I'm really, really loving this. They do have those keywords on the bottom that will give you some help if you're really, looking to work with this and you have never worked with a tarot deck before, because I imagine that people who were in the project would want, a copy of this deck. But this is just like a jumping off point. This is a really fabulous deck. I feel like this would be a really good Samhain deck with the black, white, and gold. It's very luxe. The cardstock it almost feels like plastic or linen. It's a fabulous, fabulous cardstock. I mean, shuffling this is going to be a bit tricky, but I mean, I shuffle lots of different sizes of decks, so this is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Yeah, super excited to be working with this. I think like this would be really good for mediumship readings as well. Yeah, what a stunner. Speaking of tabletop decks, this is the RPG tarot deck, or it's the ultimate RPG tarot deck. But you know what? I've looked at it and I don't think it is, but I wanted to share it with you anyway. This is by Jeff Aldrich and John Taylor. And yeah, I'm going to save some of my comments for when we look through it. But this is a really fun little, the D20 had me, but I purchased this one and I want to share it with you. So yeah, I'll save the comments for when we're looking through the deck. The ultimate RPG tarot deck. It was really this that sold me. I had not heard about it before I got it. I do like the back with the designs with the dice. It's very reminiscent of the original Rider-Waite-Smith. And I really like some of these cards. So we have the Fool, First Level Adventurer, Magician, the Quest Giver. Like these I really like. The Font of Wisdom, the Tavern Keeper. So the Older Sibling. I do really like this. The System Masters. There are some of these that I really, really like. Where was it that I started to get a little... I love the Long Rest. So smart. This is really fun. There was just something that... Yeah, so I like the Major Arcana. Yeah, okay, so then we've got here, we have spells. This is like, it's super fun. It's a super, super, super fun deck. I'm going through this way too quickly, I apologize. So as you can see, this is Rider-Waite-Smith. And really, really fun. Oh, Death Saves. Repose. The Sneak Thief. Reason Judgment. Loot for the Taking, my favorite. It's really fun. Yeah. I don't know if it's the ultimate like RPG deck, but it's certainly very, very good. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Squirrel, it kills me. The Mage Knight, Gifts of Nature's Depths, and Boundless Wealth. Like really, really smart. The guidebook gives you a bunch as well. So the campaign, upright, reversed, and RPG keywords, so clever as well. Another deck I'm going to show my D&D crew. Got some notes at the back. There's a little bit in the front about what to do and how to use the deck, but you know, it's a lot of this basic how to use this deck for role playing, which is really fun. That's in all of the role playing decks that I've got. Yeah. Okay, I give this one definitely I'm going to work with it for sure, my stamp of approval. The next tarot deck is the Monsters Tarot deck, the Universal Monsters Tarot deck. Even though they kind of trashed their like Monsters universe, like they were going to do one with the Mummy. yikes. I finally watched that movie and it was bad. It was just bad. But yes, this is this is the Universal Monsters tarot deck. This is by the Inside Editions. So we all know that they have some hit and misses with their tarot decks. So let's go and explore this together. So here we have the Universal Monsters, and I actually really love this like cushioning in the back design, and that there's like wood grain. I think the design is really cute of the box, like it's a coffin or something inside of a coffin. So the box is cute. We have the guidebook, and with color images. So that's for some of the majors. And then how to read tarot at the back. Who wrote this one? Casey Gilly. I'm not sure who Casey Gilly is, but that means nothing because I don't know everybody. And here are the cards. Now I have looked through these. This is the back. Not obsessed with this plain thing. I don't know how I feel about the backs of the cards. They are standard size. I do like the borders. Some of the cards are really cool. Like the Empress is really cool. The Empress really cool. The Hierophant's really cool. This just seems like very plain. Like there's nothing in this for me. That's cool. I don't know, guys. This is just, it just seems very basic. Like I get it. Sort of. No, I can't say I do get it. So the suits are candles, crypts, claws, and castles. Like 3 of castles. Like I'm just not sure like why. Like that's cool, but there's nothing in here that tells me this is the 4 of wands. Sorry, 4 of pentacles. You know, I'm just, I don't know, it feels extremely, very basic to me. I don't think I can read with this. I've tried and haven't had a lot of success. It just does nothing for me. Yeah, let me know what you think, but for me it's pretty basic, and with the amount of monsters that they had access to, it just, like Ace of Claws, like this would be really cool if we saw the whole blue, like the monster from the Blue Lagoon, you know, or we saw more of the werewolf. I just, yeah. Okay, yeah, I've said enough about this. I don't think I can with this deck. And last but certainly not least, this is the Flower of the Magic Fern, a Ukrainian tarot. It like arrived just as we were finishing June. This is by Tanya Undershuko. I hope I've said that correctly. They reached out to me and said, can I send you a copy? Would you be happy to share it with your followers? And I said, absolutely. I have not even opened this deck. I'm not even kidding. So I'm excited to explore it too. And let's go and have a look at the Flower of the Magic Fern tarot deck. Flower of the Magic Fern. So this is the Ukrainian tarot. The box comes with this double insert, which I don't have a problem with because the book is really, really big. And when I'm working with decks, I tend to take them out of their boxes anyway. Speaking of the book, here's the book. Gorgeous. I'm not sure where the QR code goes to, but this is from the creator, Tanya. So here we go. When you have a chance, oh, okay, so it's a social media tag. I really like this book. I like that it's really big. Feeling, Ask Yourself, Action, Essence. Like, how cool is that? Really, really cool. So I'm really looking forward to going through this deck and seeing the images, because again, I just got this. There is the back, and it is reversible. I actually really love this sort of simplistic design. Gilded sides, again, a little bit bigger And this is I'm not quite sure oh, really pretty. Look at these. Interesting. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. This is really interesting. I'm going to have to like spend some time really diving into this, but I'm really beautiful. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing. Again, if you can hear any noises, that is Apollo in the background. Major Arcana. So there, oh no, there are numbers. Oh yeah. So there are numbers on the deck. Oh, that death card. Beautiful. It's a little bit like Moira. Yeah, this is really pretty. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it reads. A Messenger of Air, Page, Queen and Kings. The people, like the costumes, like not the costumes, the clothing is really gorgeous. This is like literally my first impressions, but I'm really looking forward to working with this deck and getting to know it. The guidebook looks like it's been really well thought out as well. Let me know if you have this deck and if you've worked with it, but that's the Flower of the Magic Fern Ukrainian Tarot. That is the last 3 months worth of tarot decks that have been sent to me that I wanted to share with you. All of the links of where you can go and find all of the creators, all of their accounts, and get any of these decks that really speak to you are in the description box below. But of course, like, I'm not saying you need to go get any of these. That's never the thing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time.